During a warm summer holiday, a curious young boy named Arjun visited his grandfather in a small village. Arjun loved spending time with his grandpa. They played games, told stories, and laughed together under the bright sun. One afternoon, as they sat on the porch sipping lemonade, Arjun looked at his grandfather with big, hopeful eyes and said, "Grandpa, when I grow up, I want to be a successful man. Can you tell me how to do that?" Grandpa's eyes twinkled with wisdom. He smiled warmly and said, "Yes, my dear. Let me show you something important." Grandpa took Arjun's hand and led him to a nearby nursery filled with colorful flowers and tiny plants. They picked out 2 small green plants, each with delicate leaves. When they returned home, Grandpa knelt down in the living room and planted one plant in a small clay pot. He placed it on a sunny windowsill inside the house, where it would be safe and warm. Then, he took the second plant to the garden outside. He dug a small hole in the soil and planted it there, where it would face the open sky, the rain, and the wind. Grandpa turned to Arjun and asked, "Which plant do you think will grow better in the future?" Arjun thought carefully. Scratching his head, after a moment he said, "The plant inside the house will grow better, Grandpa. It's safe from dangers like strong sunlight, storms, and animals. The plant outside might get hurt or even die." Grandpa chuckled softly and patted Arjun's head. "Oh, let's wait and see what happens," he said. Soon the summer holidays ended, and Arjun returned home with his parents, wondering about the plants. 4 years passed, and Arjun, now a little taller and wiser, came back to visit his grandfather. As soon as he arrived, he ran to Grandpa and said, "Grandpa, last time you didn't tell me how to be successful. This time, you must tell me." Grandpa laughed, his eyes crinkling with joy, and said, "Of course, my dear. But first, let's check on our plants from 4 years ago." They went inside the house to see the plant in the pot on the windowsill. It had grown into a small tree with green leaves, but it wasn't very tall. It looked healthy, but limited by the small pot. Then, Grandpa took Arjun to the garden. Arjun's eyes widened in amazement. The plant outside had grown into a huge, majestic tree. Its thick branches spread far and wide, giving cool shade to people passing by. Birds chirped happily in its leaves, and its trunk stood strong and proud. Grandpa looked at Arjun and asked, "Which plant grew more? Which one is more successful?" Arjun replied, "The plant outside." "But Grandpa, how is this possible? It faced so many dangers, sun, storms, animals, yet it grew so big." Grandpa nodded and said, "Yes, the plant outside faced many challenges, but those challenges made it stronger. It had freedom to spread its roots deep into the ground. Storms made its roots even stronger. Now, no storm can harm it." Grandpa sat down with Arjun under the tree and said, "My dear, life is like these plants. If you always choose the safe, easy path, like the plant inside, you won't grow as much as you can. But if you face challenges bravely, even if they're scary, like the plant outside, you'll grow stronger and taller. Problems are not enemies. They are steps to success. If you're ready to face the world, no goal is impossible for you." Arjun took a deep breath and looked at the huge tree. He understood Grandpa's lesson. Obstacles in life might seem scary, but they help us grow. Life is like a big adventure with many challenges. Each challenge is a chance to learn, grow, and become better. So, don't be afraid of problems. Embrace them, overcome them, and watch yourself grow into a successful person. Keep rising and never give up.